The night was unusually cold for October in Maplewood. The streetlights cast long shadows across the quiet suburban neighborhood. The only sound was the occasional rustle of leaves. Emily Connor, a well-liked teacher at the local elementary school, was home alone. She had just finished grading the last of her students' assignments and decided to make herself some tea. The kettle was just beginning to whistle when it happened. A figure, cloaked in darkness, moved silently through her backyard, avoiding the patches of light from the moon. The back door was left slightly ajar, an oversight from when Emily had taken out the trash earlier that evening. The figure slipped inside, moving with an eerie familiarity through the kitchen. Emily, hearing a sound different from the kettle's whistle, turned around. Her eyes widened with a mix of confusion and fear as she faced an intruder. Before she could scream, the figure lunged at her. There was a struggle. Papers from her desk scattered, and a lamp crashed to the floor, shattering. The fight was brief but violent. Emily's attempts to defend herself were met with force. The intruder, now in a frenzied state, grabbed a nearby kitchen knife, and the scene turned bloody. Emily, wounded, tried to flee towards her front door but didn't make it far. She collapsed in the hallway, her life seeping away on the once clean carpet. The assailant, breathing heavily, paused for a moment, ensuring Emily was no longer moving. Then, with a swift movement, they wiped the knife on a nearby curtain, leaving no fingerprints, and slipped out through the back, disappearing into the night, just as the kettle's whistle reached its peak. Minutes later, the silence of Maplewood was broken by the arrival of sirens, summoned by a neighbor who had heard the commotion. But by then, the only witness to the crime was the still, silent body of Emily Connor. The courtroom was packed, a mixture of local residents and media, all eager to witness the trial that had captivated Maplewood.